Yo, what's going on, my print peeps? Thank you for checking back in. For those of you who are new, my name is Dave with Diversity Print. I think I'm going to make this a part 2. I didn't include this in the previous video, mainly because I already have a video on changing out your maintenance box. I already have a video on resetting the ink levels. Even the initial unboxing of the printer, we show you how to refill or fill the ink reservoirs with ink. So if you need any of those specific videos, you can just go to the channel, go to the little search and just type in F570, and you should see a video for each of these on there, and you can just go to those videos. I think the reason I'm making this video is because on the part 1, the previous video from this one, we talked about having low ink levels when you have this maintenance box message, and you're not thinking, you think that you have to go through this step first before you actually fill up the inks, and that's not true. You can always do the ink reset levels after the fact, or after you do the maintenance box situation here. So we're going to go ahead and show you that, and then it would be good to see as well, we talked about in the part 1 video, that if your ink levels are critically low and you change this maintenance box out, it could do a charge or a print head clean or nozzle check or whatever the case. It may run that after you've completed this step. We're going to see if that happens, and so we'll see if we can catch that on film. So if that does happen, that will let you know that if you are critically low, raise those ink levels up before you do anything else. Alright, we're going to act like these ink levels are really low. The only low one we have is yellow, but it's still at the second marker. It's like a quarter tank on your gas tank on your car, right? It's at a quarter tank right now. Let's go ahead and we're going to open this up. We're going to ignore this message here right now. We're not going to worry about it. I'm not going to take you in because you can go see videos or whatever. I'm just doing this for documentation. So anyway, we're going to do black first. We got the black, magenta, yellow, and cyan. And so let's fill these up. Let's go ahead and get these bottles in here. Remember, they are keyed, so you should not be able to mix the colors up. And yeah, so let's get to it. Alright, so we got the black here. They are keyed again. These are no spill bottles. They do have a plunger in there. And so we're just going to put it in and push down, and it'll fill up. So there's that right there. It's already going to full. You can hear the gurgling, and just like the gas nozzle at the gas station, it will stop on its own whenever it gets close to the full. So right now it stopped, okay, and I can easily pull this out. No mess, no nothing. I still have a little bit left, but it's already full. So unlike the gas station or your car, you can't keep clicking it and filling more gas in your gas tank, right? Just trying to get a few more pennies to round up. We can't do that here. Won't allow it. If you try and do that, it will go way too far up, and you'll see that in the message on the screen. You should see it when we reset the ink levels, not to go way too high, because you can damage your printer. So we're going to do the next colors and hurry up and get this over with. I wouldn't shake them. Don't shake them too much. You don't want to create air bubbles and stuff like that in there. So we're going to turn this upside down like a Dairy Queen Blizzard and fill up the magenta. I don't know if you can hear that. Alright, so this has gone to the full. No more gurgling. And you don't have to wait until it stops. You can just go halfway if you want to. If you don't like your inks all the way up to the top of the reservoir, maybe you're going to move soon, right? And you just want enough to print. Maybe you got some jobs or whatever, and you're going to move this printer soon. You don't want the inks all the way full. You don't have to. Pull that out, no spill. Go on to the next color. Yellow. That was loud, you can hear that one. Man, it left me just a little bit. It's teasing me now. Pull that out. And so I got a little bit left. You think I'm gonna throw this away? No, no, don't think so. There's money right here. You don't want to throw this away, especially on the prices that went up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all people who know who got this printer, what these prices started out and what they are now. Some people try and justify it and be like, "Oh, but you're making a lot of money." I don't care. But you know how much? If I run this printer every single day, and I have to constantly be spending for a 12, 16, $160. No, man. Don't try and sit there and justify that, you know, you could be making a lot of money with this thing. That's not the point. The point is, it started at like $16 a bottle, and now they're like $40. So this one's filling up pretty fast. I think I'm gonna have a lot left on this one, and that one's done. All right. So all of them have a little bit left, so we're gonna keep them. The bottles for the next run. We're going to close all our caps. We're going to close the lid. And so now we are full. So now when we go into the software, we're going to say, you know, they're all full. Now we can come over here and deal with this issue here, right? So we have our extra maintenance box, and I can't turn this around. Again, you can watch the video. I'm just going to do this. Maybe fast forward it or something. I don't know. Alright, so we'll do C guide. And so you'll prepare the new maintenance box and the attached bag. So we'll just go next. So you're going to turn the printer around. And then it tells you to pull the maintenance box out. So we're going to... Do I have my brakes on here or something? Oh, I do have my brakes on. Okay, so I'm going to open the box. I'm going to pull. Wow, see, this thing is full. You can see, I don't even want to tilt this thing. Maybe if I go, you can see all the splashing. You see all that? And that is fresh ink. If I touch that, it'll get on my finger. And that's fresh ink right there. The pad is all soaked and everything from all the cleanings and everything. So this is quite heavy. Let me pause this real quick. Let me weigh this, and then I'll weigh the other. I think I did this on the last video as well. But anyway, I'll leave the numbers on the screen on the weight of this. It's pretty heavy. All right, that was 11.2 ounces full. 11.2 ounces. We'll see. Actually, let's go measure this while it's empty. All right, it was weighing between 5.2 and 5.3. So 5.2 to 11.2. That's 6 ounces of wasted ink, or ink waste. 6 ounces. Alright, so we'll pull the maintenance box out, put it in a bag. We have a bag here somewhere. Next screen is to put the new one in, and it tells you how to put it in. And we'll slide this in there. And we'll close the lid. And it says remove and reinstall the maintenance box. Okay. Had to push that sucker in there. So now it's recovering. And now, what is it doing? Is it going to do a charge? I can't remember on the last one. Okay, it did nothing. All it did was recover. Okay, so, you know, from that part 1 video, what I was getting from the people who had issues with this is that I thought they were saying, maybe they were wording it different, maybe they were leaving out details, but they had changed the maintenance box, and it did a purge, or it did a whatever, and so I was thinking that the inks were low. They changed the maintenance box, and then it did like a cleaning or a cycle. Maybe on their printer it did. Maybe it was time for one or something, or maybe they did it on the computer, but when they tried to initialize, it said, oh, you need to change your maintenance box. And then whenever they changed it, it was still in queue to be done, and then maybe it did it at that point when it had access on the computer side, and you know, it ran that clean or something like that. So anyway, this video was just to show you that in case you replace your maintenance box and it does a cycle for some odd reason, that you can replace your inks, then change your maintenance box, and now we get it back to our home screen. We still have the message that it's time to reset the ink levels. But the video is over. That is it. We don't need to show you on the screen because we have a video, like I said, on resetting the ink levels, and we take you through the steps on the screen. So, that was something. All right, so that's it for this one. Just to let you know that you can go backwards, right? You don't need the screen to do this, but you need to change this out when it's time to change it out. But anyway, hopefully this video helped you out. Hopefully it was informational and just showed you what went on if you were low here, and if you did a maintenance check or maintenance box replacement, you know, and what could happen, what could not happen. Nothing actually happened on this go around. Anyway, hope you liked the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you did not like it, let me know as always by giving it a thumbs up. And hope you're having a good day printing. We'll talk to you next time, and until then, peace.